it has to be bigger than a name on a building. And that's the work I'm really interested in. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I will think about this. I think it's a really interesting proposal.
Domingos DeRosa, Boston rep. I mean, I said it in the February meeting, the importance of renaming the school, well, naming the school the Allen Garrison Middle School. But from what I'm seeing, you know, there's a lot of mixed feelings within the town. And this issue, or this matter, is groundbreaking, right? So to dedicate 20 minutes for public comment, half the room has, you know, want to speak but can't speak. Not everyone wants to sit in front of a computer and type out an email. So folks come in to give out a statement. So my suggestion to the group is maybe we need to dedicate a meeting specifically for the naming of either or. Again, you just brought this out. Folks are going to have to think about it. You're going to also get the pushback from folks who are going to say, no, we don't want to rename this building.
So Domingos,
so we're back in the same situation. So how do we move forward collectively if we're not hearing everyone's voice? Because in my eyes, again, I don't have a vote at this table. And on the February meeting, I would have been the vote that would have put this to bed. I'm in favor for the Garrison Middle School. And the only way we're going to get folks to get on board is by making drastic changes. We talk about this DEIB like all day, but the actions, the movement on the subject is not moving anywhere. There's a lot of issues within the town that has to be addressed because it's affecting children at the high school level, middle school level, and elementary school level. These kids interact with other children the way that their parents interact with other adults. And we see this. As a black man sitting here, I see this at every sport venue I've been to, or even social gathering. There's no unity amongst the community. Within the high school aspects, you can see the diversity, but you don't feel it. The kids in the high school level don't feel like they belong here. And to introduce them to someone who is a pioneer, not someone who's been teaching swimming for the last 10 years. This is someone who broke barriers 200 years ago when the country wasn't what it is today. So to give folks 20 minutes to speak, I spoke to this gentleman in the bathroom. He had a lot to say, and I wanted to hear his comment. I got here, he was the first person here, but he didn't get a minute out of that 20. So for him to question the process, that takes me back to, you know, again, what are we really looking to do? Are we looking to just use language that we have on policies in our favor when we can? Or are we here to listen to folks who actually provide the input that is, it's crucial to hear what the town has to say, to make sure that no one's voice is left out. And again, I don't see that happening, and I'm gonna say it again, I'm an advocate for it, no matter where I go. The diversity is the only way your children are gonna be able to be successful. And I keep saying, MECO is Concord. It's not Boston kids versus Concord kids, because the language that the adults use creates that division. My son gets tired of being called a MECO kid. Oh, that's a MECO kid. Oh, she's a MECO kid. He's a MECO kid. So until we adults change the language, that DEIB is not going to exist because of the way we identify each other. So I understand this school might not mean something to everybody, but when you're coming on an hour, 45-minute bus ride to Concord, and there's nothing that reflects your community, it's a big thing to walk into a building and say, hey, I know who that lady is, just like Phyllis Wheatley. Those things matter, just like Malcolm, just like Martin. Those are the folks that we put on the agenda to speak, but we don't talk about the ones that are not on the agenda. So my suggestion is maybe we need to open it up and have a meeting that we can sit down and have folks actually put in the input, not a 20-minute session, so everyone gets an opportunity to speak.
All right, thanks, Domingos. Anyone else? All right.